Here's how to play chess. Step 1. Get a chess set or play online. Step 2. Have a friend or someone you can only tolerate. Step 3. Learn the rules. Rule 1. The king is the most important piece. If it gets knocked over or captured, you lose. Rule 2. If an opposing piece can take out your king, then you are in check and you must move your king or a piece to protect it. You may not move yourself into check. Rule 3. If you have no other moves to play and your king is in check, then you are in checkmate and you lose. Rule 4. If no players can move a piece, then it is a stalemate. Rule 5. This game is ruthless and you should be thinking 3 steps ahead. Step 4. Learn what all the chess pieces do. The pawn is small but plentiful. It is the piece in the second row. It may only move forward, but it can only attack diagonally in front of it. On the first move of any pawn, they may move 2 spaces forward. If a pawn reaches the other side of the board, it may be used to bring back one of your captured pieces. The Rook. The Rook is usually displayed by a castle tower on the ends of the rows closest to the player. The Rook may move in a straight line as far as it wants. That means vertical and horizontal. There is a move called castling which allows the rook and king to swap places if there are no pieces in between them. The knight. The knight is usually represented by a horse, right in between the rook and the bishop. The knight may only move in an L shape, that means 3 forward or backwards and 1 left or right, or vice versa. It may also jump over pieces of its own color. The bishop. The bishop is next to the king and queen. The bishop may move diagonally as far as it can, and you have 1 bishop on each color. The queen. The queen is the most powerful piece in chess. It can move forwards, backwards, left, right, or diagonally, as far as it wants. Queens will always be on their color when the game starts. The king. The king is the most important piece of the game, although it may only move 1 space in any direction. If the opposing king gets flicked over by the opposing player, they lose. That is called forfeiting.